Hey, what's up guys? My name's Fonz and welcome back to Genshin Impact. Today we were talking about the banners that were just announced on Twitter. So we're going to go over them, see what the new character banner is, the next weapon banner is, and some other little information here and there. But mostly we're talking about these banners because they're interesting to say the least. First up, we have the character banner. Look at this. This is interesting, right? So we got Yanfei, Ningguang, and Chongyun alongside Ayaka. So what does that mean for a lot of people? Most likely people are going to be skipping this one. I would assume, I don't know. None of these characters are super exciting, I think. In general, she will work well with like Ningguang and Yanfei, but they're not the most exciting characters. And you got two catalyst users. I guess you have a short sword, a claymore, and then two catalyst users, so it's not too bad, but really interesting. Let's talk about each of these characters and, you know, if they're going to be kind of worth pulling for. Let's start off with Chongyun. I don't have too much experience with Chongyun or Yanfei, so I'm going to kind of speak from what I know from other people and speak from what I know just from playing them the little bit that I have. First up, Chongyun. He's solid. Like, he is a solid claymore character. If you don't have any cryo characters in use, he's an interesting one to use, and he does like a lot of damage, like a lot of damage. I think his damage is super underrated, but he's someone that I haven't built just yet. I do plan on building him, but his E ability gives you that where you can infuse all of your attacks with cryo. So if you want to have a comp where, you know, you're using mostly cryo or like a freeze comp or something like that, super easy to do. When it comes to Yanfei is a really interesting character. Yanfei is going to be a great like DPS if you don't have a pyro DPS yet. If you were pulling for Klee is going to be a very similar type of character, but Yanfei is going to be able to do everything Klee can do at a range. Now Klee does a little bit more damage, a little bit more, not much more, but a little bit more. Yanfei is going to be kind of like the safe Klee. Her and Ningguang actually play very similarly, which I'm kind of interested why they put them both on the same banner. But they both play very similarly where they're focused around their normal and charged attacks. Yanfei is based on like getting like these like, I don't even remember what they're called. I think they're talismans or something. You're like building up talismans and then it makes your charge attacks do more damage. So Yanfei, pretty interesting. Like I said, I haven't built her, so don't take my word for it too much. I would definitely go check out a guide and see if you think that she would be like worth pulling for your account. If you don't have another like decent pyro DPS character. Now I'll be honest, if you have a Zhangling, you have a decent pyro DPS character. Like, just throwing that out there. Zhangling, because you get her so early on, is super undervalued. She is nuts. Like, do not let anyone sleep on Zhangling. She's so good. Next up, let's talk about Ningguang. Dude, Ningguang literally should have been a 5-star, maybe a 6-star. Like, Ningguang is so good. Ningguang is super strong. For her and Yanfei, if you got the Dodo coattails from that last event that we had, that Midsummer Island Adventure event, the Dodo coattails for both of them is gonna be nuts. It's so good. If you don't, you can get like Solar Pearl from the Battle Pass is gonna be really good on both of them. So we got another Battle Pass rotation coming around. I would highly recommend building into Ningguang. Ningguang is such a strong character, and I have her C6 fully built. Like, she's one of like my favorite characters. She is ridiculously strong. Like, she does more damage than a lot of my characters, and I don't give her nearly enough credit or nearly enough love. She could be level like 90 on my account and just wreck everything. So I'm a big fan of Ningguang, kind of biased opinion. I would check out some videos on all these characters and see if you're interested in putting them on your account. Next up, let's talk about Kamisato Ayaka. Now, Ayaka, I kind of made like a meme video where like she's like a cryo venti, and like I kind of stand by that. She kind of is. She's like a cryo venti. She's got that really cool like Mona sprint where she like goes under the ground and pops out and applies cryo, and she's got her little ability that like, you know, blasts everything around her with cryo, shoots them up into the air. And then her ultimate where you're literally just trapping everything in like a cryo vortex, same way where if you were to use Venti and then infuse Venti's ult with cryo, it's essentially that. I think she's going to be really good, and I'm sure her constellations will make her super strong. But for me, for my account, I don't think she really has a place, and I just don't think I would give her enough love. This banner for me is like an instant skip. This is the fastest I've ever been like, yeah, I'm skipping that, like since the Klee banner. And like, dude, I mean, I skipped the Klee banner hard. I put nothing into that banner, and I got a feeling I'm going to be doing the same here, which I'm fine with because the next character we're going to get is going to be Yoimiya, and then hopefully after that we'll get Ganyu. I don't know, because they have a cryo user and then a bow user, and then they're going to have a cryo bow user. I don't know, man. I don't know. But anyway, that's the character banner. So pretty interesting stuff. Next, let's talk about the weapon banner. So the weapon banner, we got the Mist Splitter Reforged. Still have no clue what this thing does, but it looks so sick. It's like the Jade Cutter if it was Electro. Super dope. I really like that weapon. I think it looks awesome. The other 5-star weapon that you have is Skyward Spine, which is fine. It's okay. If you have a Zhongli, it's great for Zhongli. 100% would recommend for Zhongli. If you don't have Zhongli, I mean, it's decent on pretty much every character. It gives you some crit rate, gives you like an attack speed bonus, stuff like that, and also gives you like the vacuum blades. It's decent. Honestly, I still wouldn't recommend wishing on any sort of weapon banner, period, but that's just me. I don't recommend it. I know that they're gonna have the new system, so it might be worth it if you have enough to get through like 2 5-star weapons. You can pretty much guarantee yourself a 5-star weapon that you want, but I still don't really recommend it, man, because it resets. Once this banner goes away, your like fate points reset, so you have to earn them all over again. So I'm worried that a lot of people are going to get baited by that, and they're going to think that they can just, oh well, I can just, you know, save up fate points and then eventually I'll get something I want. It's like, no, it's, you got to spend that during the time that that banner's there. So like, I'll probably be saving up some. Like, I might do one when like Wolf's Gravestone comes around or something, because my Diluc needs a Wolf's Gravestone, but outside of that, I can't see me wishing on a weapon banner, period. And this one has some decent 4-stars. Like, we're talking about stringless. You've got the Favonius weapons. You've got the lance and the or the spear and the short sword, as well as the codex. I believe. I think that's Favonius Codex. And then you've also got sacrificial greatsword. So it's got some decent weapons. Like, these are all the really good energy recharge weapons. This one's going to be an elemental mastery weapon that just increases your damage of your skill and your ult for stringless. Stringless is a lot of characters' best in slot. Stringless is Venti's best in slot. Stringless is Fischl's best in slot. So I have an R3 stringless. It would totally benefit me to wish on this and try to get more stringless. But I know good and well, because I have an R5 Favonius lance, Favonius sword. I have an R6 Favonius sword, really, and then an R6 sacrificial sword. There's not a chance that I'm going to get a stringless. So I'm just not even going to bother. So I, in general, would not recommend wishing on this unless you need some of these 4-star weapons. If you don't have any of these 4-star weapons, or maybe if you have like one of them, I don't know, man. It's risky business because you're not guaranteed to get one. If you get something off banner, next one you're guaranteed to get something on banner, but you still can't guarantee yourself to get a specific 4-star. The only time I recommend like wishing for a specific 4-star is if you're going for a specific 5-star. Then you can kind of guarantee that you're probably going to get 1 or 2, and it's still not a guarantee, but there's a better chance. So in general, that's going to be the weapon banner. Like I said, I don't recommend wishing on it, but that's what it is. We now know what we're working with here. Next up, they showed off a little bit of stuff. So here they're showing off like the event wish. Once again, showing off the weapon banner. Next up, we got the Thunder Sojourn event where we're going to get a free Beto. We can unlock another Crown of Insight. We're going to be able to get some Heroes Wits, some talent books. So this is all good stuff. We don't know exactly what the event's going to look like yet, but they do explain how, like, what your eligibility is. So you do have to be AR level 30. And you have to complete the Archon quest, Autumn Winds, Scarlet Leaves, and the Ritu Escape Plan quests, and all those quests. You can see them right there. You have to complete all these things to be able to do it. And down here, they're just talking about the different currencies for the events and how you can like purchase the rewards out of the shop. It'll work very similar to the other events that we've seen in the past. Next up, we're going to be getting a story quest for Ayaka, so that's pretty exciting. That'll also unlock at AR 30, and you'll have to complete a specific quest. So once again, that's listed right here. And then moving past that, we actually are going to be getting a Yoimiya quest. Oh, I can't wait for Yoimiya, bro. But same criteria here. You are going to need to reach rank 30 and complete a specific quest for that. We're also going to be getting chapter 2, act 1 and 2 of the Archon quest. So that's really exciting. And there is going to be different unlock criteria for all of that as well. Finally, they talk a little bit about the test run. So you're going to be able to test run each of these characters and kind of just see how they feel on your actual account and actually see if you like the way they like play and things like that. You also get like little tiny bits of rewards for doing it, so it's worth at least doing them once. They're coming out with round 7 of the Adventurers booster bundles. I don't know anyone who buys the, or do people buy these? I've never bought one of these. I don't know if they're worth it or not. Some of them seem a little more worth it than others. I'm good. No, thank you. I'll keep saving up pity. Appreciate it. And then finally, we have the Battle Pass, the Divine Thunder event details. Battle Pass, you need to be ranked 20 as always. You're gonna have to complete some specific thing down here. If you want to read that, you can. If you're not level 20 yet, you probably haven't done it, but once you hit level 20, make sure you complete all the criteria and you can purchase the Battle Pass. I think you get like, what is it, like $10 you get like the regular one, and then $20 you get like some extra stuff. I think you get like some free levels or something, but you get to choose out of one of the 5 weapons. All the weapons, if I'm being honest, are pretty good. Solar Pearl, like I said before, really good for Ningguang and Yanfei for that matter. So if you do need a weapon for one of them, I might pick up that one if you don't have one yet. Outside of that, whatever weapon you need. I think the bow is the one I picked up first. Maybe the black sword I picked up first. I can't remember. It was either the black sword or the bow. Regardless, they're all really decent weapons. They're all really solid. If you have a character that you need some crit rate on and you don't have a crit rate weapon on them already, all of these would be pretty good options because they all come with crit rate bonuses as their main stat. But yeah, in general, let me know what you guys think about the Ayaka banner. Is this going to be a skip for you, or are you just going to like just dump Primo Gems because Ayaka is, everyone is super excited for this character, and I feel like I might be the only one in the world that's like, meh. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. I got a video coming out very soon that's going to be continuing our Genshin Impact beginner's guide, and this one's going to be kind of a meaty one, so hope you guys enjoy that. I want to try to get it out before 2.0 comes out so that I can focus on 2.0 content from there forward, and then we'll come back to the beginner's guide down the road. But regardless, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know in the comments what you're doing, if you're going to be wishing for Ayaka or not. Subscribe if you guys are new around here. And before we go, a huge shout out to the members of the channel. Thank you guys so much for helping make these videos possible. I appreciate you guys so much. Once again, thank you guys for watching. I love you guys, and we will see you on the next one.